What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today is part 4 of the metadata updates, and from now on I want to try to do a video per update so that we don't have to do these mass updates all the time. But anyway, what I'm going to try to do now is just get us all the way updated up to 9.7, which is the current Conquest update, and we're going to go ahead and look through all these awesome textures that Monsterfish has added in. So anyway, what we have here first is the yellow flowers, and you can get a whole bunch of different yellow flowers here. You start off with a normal, as you can see here. You can go through to the different ones, and then you got these new awesome white ones. Looks like sort of like something you'd see in a jungle or some tropical area, and this is something you would see out as a weed in a pasture or something maybe. And it works really well. I love this. And this looks like Yellow Rocket, which is another really cool texture, because I could definitely use that in fields, depending on what kind of build I'm doing. But anyway, yeah, that is our first textures that we have, list of textures that we are looking through. Also, we have some pink flowers here that you can use. These come from the red flower. So if you take the red flower and you switch the metadata, first you get this sort of like a berry bush. You get all these berry bushes, a strawberry bush, and then looks like a blueberry bush or something, and then you get these pink flowers towards the end that work really well for all you ladies out there that like to have pink flowers in your builds. You can definitely use this, but I also use them as well, so I'm not a lady though. So anyway, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna check out this obsidian. The new obsidian metadata is awesome. I'm not sure if Monsterfish had purposely done this in my favor, but it is crimson red, which is my favorite color, and it works really well in my sea bridge build because of the floor of the temple is this red color, and I might just use this for the flooring of my castle as well eventually once I get around to that. But anyway, we're gonna go over here to the cabinetry, and this is something that's really cool. This is actually, like, I am huge into furnishings and furniture on the interior of the castles and houses and everything, and I love when Monsterfish will add in certain furniture like this, which is the cabinetry. As you can see here, we got this cabinetry. This is one that I love the most. This sort of like the glass pane front, that is awesome. And you have sort of the wood doors. You have sort of the wicker, or not the wicker doors, some kind of doors there. This is awesome, and like a little drawer in there. So anyway, you got 4 new textures there. Basically, to get that, you put down a crafting table, and you switch through the metadatas towards the end, and then that's what you will get right there. And also, all normal crafting tables are all block specific, but you guys probably all know that by now. So anyway, I'm gonna take that out. And over here is another one of
Who's making all this sound?
who is that? Who's over there?
Where are you? Get out.
Oh my goodness, where is he? Oh, there he is, Monsterfish.
Oh, there you are. How dare you? What are you doing in my domain?
Oh my goodness, man, that was a surprise. Where'd you come from? Were you sitting up there on that throne up there?
I was sitting on my throne, looking at all my beautiful textures, like I do every day, because I have nothing else to do.
Yes, Stefan spends 24/7 on his throne. You'll always find. No, I'm kidding. You won't find him on his throne, but
up there.
That is his home. His home.
Touch that.
over his metadatas. But man, it's great that you can join us, man. Really appreciate you being able to take some time out.
Are you doing something?
Yes, we are looking through your awesome. Yes, we're looking through your awesome like new blocks.
Yeah, these are new actually. I made these. Did you know?
Yes. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so like, man, how did you do this? Like, look at all these blocks, man. What is 100? So probably 200-300 plus textures here, and this is the guy right here. One guy.
All you really need is like lots of time and even more time. That's all.
A lot of time, I imagine. Yes, it's just incredible, man. I mean, when I look at all this, you know, each one probably takes you what, 30 minutes to an hour or so. Would you say?
Oh, that depends really. But I mean, it takes a bit if you want to have it look nice and stuff. Some take longer, some take less long. Since sometimes you just reuse old textures and scramble them together like Frankenstein. And for some reason they still look good. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm surprising myself.
Well, you sure do a good job at it, I'll tell you that much. And
thank you very much.
You are creating a faith per se. You know, this is our own little.
Oh God, I wouldn't go that far.
This is our own. We are the conquistadors. We are the
Well, it is getting
conquistadors.
dangerous.
Our own little cult, you know. No, I'm kidding. Anyway,
Well.
let's move on from that. So here we got this new glass pane metadatas. We got the 3 at the end. And in order to get that, guys, you got the glass block here. And you go through towards the end and you get the cage metadata. And this is actually something that I've been looking for a long time. And when Stefan added this in, oh my goodness, this was like huge for me. Because I've been looking for this cage metadata for so long.
It's just so sad that you can't see the iron bars in the back of the cage as well. I would have loved that. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd be awesome, but you know, whatever. It's cool either way.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's awesome. I love seeing that. Same thing with this this cobble window here. This works really well. The arrow slit, even though you can't shoot through it, or toilet seat, yes. you can't shoot through it like in game, but it's definitely a cool aesthetic that you can use in your build. But you can't see it without Optifine. Is that correct? Or without Optifine?
That is certainly true. Otherwise, you will have glass.
Yeah.
I mean, that is fine as well. It doesn't make it look too weird.
So guys, if you want to see all this awesomeness, MC Patcher and Optifine, make sure you have it installed. Also, we have this. Required. Yes, it is required. This 18th century window here. This is pretty cool. I haven't used it personally. I could probably use it at some point in my Seabridge build, but I don't know. This is basically you see this a lot on some of Roll's ships or even Victor's ships.
Yeah,
this is a very good.
You don't have to force it on a medieval build, as it is more inspired by, I guess, more in a modern kind of way. Not like totally modern. I don't know exactly how I would put this, but you see this a lot on the northern coast of Germany. Like you have these kind of houses that have these kind of windows. It's just really nice, and it kind of fits to the coast kind of theme, I think.
Yeah, and I think it looks pretty cool. It works really well. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Painted windows.
So let's move over here. Also, this is another thing that I've been really excited about, Stefan. I need to stop calling Stefan. Monsterfish. But
Monsterfish.
Yeah, these the scale, like things to put on top of a table, like little details to put on top of a table, have been like my like. I just like drool over when you put things like this into the pack. Not literally, but
it just has to work, right? I mean, with the scale, you can kind of work it with the iron bars, but I'm not sure about other stuff. I mean, I would do other stuff if it works in terms of context and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you have suggestions in terms of that, feel free to hit me up. I mean, my list is long, but as I choose stuff randomly, it might just get in there one day.
Yes, and yeah, definitely. I mean, throw your suggestions out to Monsterfish. He's not guaranteed to look at them all, but he will look at some, and he will.
Well, I would look at all of them. I'm just not going to do all of them.
Okay, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yes. We also got the glass pane texture of that 18th century window pane, and we also have this noose here. Now, some of you will ask, like, you'll put this noose down, you'll ask, you know, how do you get it to be that full texture like that? What you do is you put a full glass pane on, or a invisible glass pane on each side, and that's how you get this full noose here. So basically, you could just take the noose out, and you could do this. So, like, just take your, say, your noose here, which is right there, and you just put this as an invisible pane, right like that. And then there you go, you got yourself a noose. So just in case if someone was ever going to ask that question, there you go. That's the answer.
Pretty important, because it looks kind of shitty when you just put the noose block in there.
Yes. So yeah, definitely in order to complete it, you gotta do that.
Yeah, gotta do some work.
So this here,
acacia wood as well, yeah.
This here is the new acacia texture. It is not a metadata, it's the base texture, but it is a really cool new addition. As you can see, it looks more woody. Like, it looks like the bark is out on the outside, and then you have the acacia wood, the actual acacia wood on the inside, and it works really well, I think.
It looks a bit more. Yeah, it just looks more like realistic and not like, oh, look at this is super clean, made in a laboratory.
Yes. But that works really well, I think. You did a good job on that, definitely. So also, this is new textures here. Now, some of you, one of the biggest questions on the server, not biggest question, but like on top of getting invisible fire or how to get burning furnaces, people ask how to get dragon eggs. In order to get dragon eggs, you do /I122. So look down the bottom left corner. That's how you get it. Or do I dragon egg, whatever. And then you just do that, and you get your dragon egg in your inventory. And so that is your dragon egg. And then you go ahead and switch through it with your metacycler, and then you have all these metadatas to cycle through. So definitely check out the dragon eggs, use them in your builds. And there is a feature on the Raven server that makes it so that when you touch them, they don't go like flying everywhere. And I'm really glad he added that in, because remember in the old days, I remember in the old days, you just like people would put a lot of dragon eggs in their builds. Like I remember specifically 1337, aka John, he would put them in his builds, and they'd just be flying everywhere. But yeah,
they were so messy back then. I'm just so glad that we have this going on right now.
Yeah. So we got this new kind of like comical feature here, that's sort of like the owl. What demonized you to put this into the pack?
Well, I was bored, okay? Sometimes artists are bored as well.
No, I'm kidding. You know, it is cool. You could use that as like an Easter egg somewhere, like to just sort of say.
Someone made it like a carnival inspired plot, and he was asking like maybe you could do something like carnival-like, so you can do like what kind of nationality is it? Like Brazilian carnival?
Yeah.
Like why the hell not?
So it's kind of like a piñata.
Yeah, it's literally an old piñata.
Well, I think it works well. I mean, depends on how you use it. Like I've actually used it in my build, like Courtier. I have it as Easter eggs everywhere. And we got our individual here, so we're just going to do. What was that command again?
Just take the clock and do.
Hide all.
I think
hide all.
Right click was. Not left click with a clock.
Get this person out of here. Help me out here. Anyway, this here is our latest lamp. This is something really cool because I get tired of the boring, or not, it's not boring, but I use a lot of these lamps over here, the cobweb version of the lamp. But if like to add in variation, this here is extremely is awesome to use, and it works really well.
It does have kind of like a different style to it, as it has like more of a tummy instead of like a giant head in terms of shape. Like this is more like a pier, and the other one is, I don't know what this shape would be, but the shape is different, so you can use that to advantage to make your style stick out a little bit different. Yeah,
I really like this one. This one works out really well in my opinion, because I've used this on my Seabridge build, like on like places that I want to emphasize, like for lighting. Like that's what I use those for. Like say if I use too many of these, I would use those, or even your old lamp, your head text. Actually, no, you can't even use your head textures in the My World server. We need to get that.
Oh yeah, you can't do a special command going.
There, you can use it, but it's just that long command or something that I don't feel like doing.
Ridiculously long that you can't even type in chat.
So anyway, here is the birds. Now this is, I believe, your favorite of your textures here, because you're always so excited when you see them. Is that correct, Stefan?
Well, in the latest update, this is like I think the most interesting kind of texture I did. Since animation itself is like always.
Can you turn your TP off?
Challenge.
Or your ETP off?
Oh.
ETP toggle.
Sure.
Awesome. There we go. And then we won't have him back. But anyway, yeah, we got the birds here, and it's just, I just love how you use these, because not many people would have thought of this, adding birds into their pack like this.
I mean, I didn't think of it either. I got the suggestion, and since they had some textures I could get the good idea for, I guess I liked the idea too much, and then I went overboard and did like 3 of them. Yeah,
it works really well. I love the hawk.
There will be more coming as well. I'm just gonna say this.
You're gonna have like a seagull or a parrot?
Even pigeons. We'll see.
Oh, that's awesome.
Parrots, pigeons.
I've been using crows in place of parrots on my build so far. It'd be funny though if you get like a biome texture and then you get like a hawk inside someone's house, or like some other kind of raptor bird.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you gonna have an owl?
Yeah, but I'm also planning on that. There's just so many birds.
So many things to do.
Too many birds.
Anyway, we're just gonna move on. Let's stop talking about future.
Stop.
We're here right now.
Yes.
We're looking through all these awesome metadatas. So anyway, this here is the rune stones. Now, people have been asking me, how do you get these rune stones? In order to get them, they are stone brick metadata. So you just put your base stone brick down, and then you just cycle through your metadatas towards the end, this is the end block so far. And then this here is your rune stone. And what you would use these for is, say, in like a cave, or what other uses would you say we could use these for, Stefan?
Well, there are like big stones, like the Celtic people. They used like these stones that were spread out in forests nowadays. They have runes carved into them. It's like kind of like the history. So you can do like.
So it's kind of like a signature.
Like Stone Age monuments with them, like Stonehenge, for example.
Yeah.
Maybe not specifically Stonehenge. I don't think they have carvings, but those kind of things, like have them really old, ancient-looking structures with runes on them. There's always ways to put them.
Well, I really like it. Very good addition to the pack, I must say.
That's all I can ask for.
So this here is another cool feature that I'm really glad you added in. This adds a lot more different different ways that you can use the tutor. And in this case, you can use a tutor in longer intervals. So say if you have a Nordic roof, it's much easier to connect the tutor all the way up the V shape. Whereas in the old times, you'd have to use these, just, what are they, 70 degree, 35, 30 degree? Yeah, it'd be very difficult to do. 45 degree, yes, that's, my goodness. But 45 degree angles.
I'm really glad that it worked out so well. I mean, obviously when you do like a triple, it becomes a bit odd, but I mean, that's kind of like what you have to do.
Yeah.
To connect textures. But yeah, I love it. I mean, you don't really want to go 3 blocks high, so that's fine. It's great. I'm hoping to see a lot more with people doing the stuff with this. Otherwise, I will be majorly disappointed.
Well, I think you did a wonderful job with it, and I definitely use it a lot. The double, so very good. So anyway, we're going to move on to the fence gates here now, and I do love the new textures. You have the oriental sort of style, and then you have the white one. Now the white one I have used in several of my builds, and also I don't think I've used the oriental one, but you could use that for like an oriental kind of like for me, like as far as Seabridge is concerned, like I could use it for like some kind of like really wealthy kind of monument in the castle maybe, and like to sort of signify the wealth of the castle or something like that. It sort of looks like it's gold and some kind of really wealthy
seats,
wood.
For example.
Yeah. Oh yeah, seats. That's a good idea.
All that kind of stuff. All that fancy kind of stuff, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, very good. Very good. So let's move over here. Now this again is another thing that I was really excited about that he added in the pack. This
the furniture,
the table. Like I said, I'm a major I majorly am awed by when Monsterfish adds in new furnishing abilities into the pack, and we're going to actually get to my favorite so far. They're over there, sneak peek. But this here is this is actually a cauldron or a cauldron biome version. So you just put down your normal cauldron, whatever. Typically it's the metal one. You cycle through, and then you get to this here, and this is the biome version of that, and it works really well. I love it. Love it.
Yep.
It's hard to put stuff on top though, but works well.
What?
I said
you can when you have the right plugins, obviously. But
yeah,
that shouldn't be a problem nowadays, should it?
No, it shouldn't.
I mean, Optifine as well.
The My World server is a little difficult to use it, but you can just kind of just put a block on top of it and then replace it.
Yeah.
And as long as it doesn't activate, then it's fine. Now this here is something really cool. I love the vine texture. Now as far as shaders are concerned, it's a little wonky. As you guys can see, it's like going inside the block behind it. But
you're using the wrong shaders then. I mean, in mine it doesn't.
Okay, well let's change to yours. Yep, okay, yours it works just fine. But the lighting.
See.
Well, I have your old version of the Conquest. I need to download your new ones. So I'm going to go back to CUDA for now, and then I'll download your new ones. I just like the more light in CUDA. That's why I use it.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to have mine a bit more realistic in terms of setting.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what you have to live with.
Well, I understand.
It's why the atmosphere. It's important, guys.
So anyway, here is our new stone trapdoor. Something that you could definitely use. Originally, I had no idea how I was going to use it. Like, I was really like, I don't know if this is going to be good for the pack. But as I experimented, as I saw other people use it, I realized the importance and how well you can utilize this texture. And I definitely think you did a wonderful job on that, Monsterfish, because...
Not gonna lie, but the most important reason why I added this is that you could make good loo with it.
A good loo?
If you, yeah, like a toilet. Because then you take this and this, you know.
Oh, cool.
And then you can like hide it like this, and have like this hole in the top, so you can.
Oh, I did not. I actually did not.
Business.
I did not think of that. That is actually a really cool idea. I will be experimenting with that in the future then.
There you go. Have a look.
But yeah, very nice, very nice. So anyway, some more textures we have up here is some pink and purple clay, and it actually becomes into, as you can see, this texture here. It's basically purple clay over Italian stone, and then pink clay over brick. And it works really well. And then this, as he just showed you there's the clean version of it. Like there's no like bricks or anything going through, and it's a biome version. So like basically you have the rough sort of like useful building variations, then you have the clean building variations, and then you have the natural variations to the left here. And typically this is the mesa biome. Is that correct?
Yes. Because
And then,
I mean, the only place where you really need those to be
in the
rough
mesa
and natural in the default game is in the mesa.
Yeah.
And the others, it's kind of a useful block and stuff, like dust colored hard wool.
Yeah, this is my absolute favorite right here, this brown clay.
It
We
turned out
need more
like-
stuff like that. That's just
Oh god.
incredible.
Yeah, I mean, the old one was kind of good already, right? But it just wasn't useful at all, and this one is just too good,
This one's like, yeah, perfect.
It's kind of inspired by Lake Town from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
That's
that's
the one
definitely
that
a good
noticed.
place to get some inspiration from. And it's also cool
Yeah.
how you got that sort of
From time
like
to time.
that sort of Ripley effect to it.
Oh yeah, so much more dynamic.
So here we have a new lily pad texture that you get from using the carpet. Biome version of green carpet makes lily pads. So if you take these lily pads and you put it, or this green carpet, and you put it over water, it becomes a lily pad like this. So basically this is just 4 green carpets set around, and it becomes, and each one green carpet can become like one of the normal lily pads. So if you viewed this in default or without Optifine or whatever, you would just see green carpets just like that. So make sure you have Optifine and MC Patcher. Very important. And that's
Like
how you get
always.
this. Like always. So now 2 more textures here. Now this is some of my favorite textures. Well, actually the furnishing is more, but these are kind of furnishing.
Well,
You got the banana texture.
Well, that's some weird ass furnishing you have got going on there.
Well, like what I'm saying is like a detail, like same thing with the bananas. Like it's kind of like an interior exotic detail. Whereas also the fish, this is something that's really cool, especially for like what I'm doing right now, my port town. Also, another question I had for you: are you planning on making
Yes.
more fish like this,
Maybe not specifically fish. Maybe
or more?
something else.
Okay. Because I mean, it would
We
be
have
cool to see more fishies
We kind of
hanging
have
like that.
meat as well. And
Yeah.
Herbs.
And you can get
Maybe
like
there's-
long, like a cow, like a hanging cow, or like a pig, or something like that.
I don't think they hang cows, but pigs are an option.
They hang cows.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, well, it doesn't look like a cow by the time they hang it, but it looks like just like a
Well,
big
yeah.
slab of meat like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the
Well,
the
we
cavity.
We will get something that looks like the fucking rabbit over here, but bigger.
Yeah. Nice. And
That's
the
what this
bananas is another cool thing. You could definitely add that into like an exotic market or something, and it works really well.
Yeah.
Very good, monster fish.
thank
Some other
you.
textures we have here is we have the new vine textures. This is something that I really enjoy. I've used this quite a bit. Also, this new mossy texture for say a jungle. So like this texture would work for like vines or like say like a temperate climate, and then this works for like a jungle / swampy. And then also we have these new planks here with the moss over them, and this could kind of work for like a road, like for roads or whatever. Like when I've been going through Witcher, like all the heavily trodden areas, like they have some wood planks going over, so that people wouldn't just sink into the mud. They would have some planks underneath them so that it would sort of support them up.
Yeah, so to stabilize the path, have some solid stuff in there so it doesn't like spread out all the time.
Yeah, so it's like a multi-use kind of thing. Really works well, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so did we cover everything in here?
I hope people will be able to use it with that.
Before we move on to the awesome stuff over here?
Oh.
I think we did.
I think we can move on.
Yeah, I think we did everything over here.
Yep.
All right, so over here, this is actually probably my favorite addition out of all of them. I don't know, the cabinets and these are probably on the same level. Like, I'm so excited about the cabinets, and this here, these seats. This is like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just...
Please, sit down, my friend. Sit down.
They're just awesome. Yeah, the green seats, I mean, it just adds in so much more, like, possibilities. Like, you would have like a poorer home, you'd have like a middle class, and then like this would be for like, say, like a Dracula kind of thing, or maybe like...
this is like for a chocolate factory. This is like a chocolate seat.
A chocolate
this one is like an apple seat, and this is like a spaghetti seat,
Totally, yeah.
Be a bit more unconventional. Yeah, see? It makes sense now.
Totally, yeah. Okay, but yeah, these are my favorite additions in my opinion, because they're just I've been looking for new seats for so long, and they're here. They are here. And another cool thing,
people telling me they wanted new seats, and here we go. I mean, sometimes it's just a matter of motivation to do it.
And by the way, guys,
and you get it.
New iron door texture, and that works well with the green seat.
It's not new.
Well, I mean, it's old, but it's...
For the record, this is just a test. If you guys don't like this, hit me up. If you think an iron door should look like an iron door, you know where to find me. But for now, we will try this and see how it goes.
But it works really well. And then we also have some new berries and fruits over here. And this is something another thing I've been very excited about. We got sort of like, what are these berries? Are these strawberries or cherries? These are cherries, right? Cherries. Yes. We have
at
plums.
Least intended as cherries. You can use them however you want.
Yeah, we have apples. We have pears, and we have oranges. And that really worked out really well. So anyway, we need to hurry up and get this video going. But
no, we don't want to bore everyone. We're such boring people.
Yes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys for your support. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, because just look at all the work that went into this. And it's all done by this one guy right here. That dude that's flying away. Monsterfish _ the official Monsterfish
that's
_
really important.
The underscore is very important, yes.
It's very important.
I wonder if someone... No, I shouldn't even say anything about that. But anyway, this is just an amazing achievement, and I'm I wouldn't be anywhere. Well, yeah, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Most likely, probably 90% chance I wouldn't be where I am today without you doing this.
That's scary, man.
So
that responsibility I'm carrying on my shoulders.
You're carrying a lot of my prosperity, or you are the reason for that, or for the reason where I am at today. And I really appreciate what you have done, and what you will hopefully do. I mean, I hope that you stay to the pack and that you stay going. And guys, a good way to keep him focused on the pack is by supporting him. So if you guys have not given him a diamond, if any of you here have not given Monsterfish a diamond over on PMC, go do that right now. His link is down below.
Diamonds don't matter. Just download the pack.
Just
like
download the pack,
2 times a day or something. That's also works.
Yeah, just keep downloading the pack.
Bandwidth to spare.
But anyway, he would really appreciate your support, and also on top of that, he could definitely use your support monetarily, because it is something that's a very uplifting kind of thing. When you see like a return for all the work that you've put into this, that has to be uplifting for you, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of planning on getting a new graphics tablet anyway, so I can make more videos. We'll see how that works out, right?
And you got to eat, and that's the important thing. You can't.
That's true.
You can't just provide awesome stuff. I mean, you can, but you know, you got to eat in the end.
I tried. It didn't really go that well. Kind of hungry in the long run.
Yes. So, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I really hope to see you guys back in the future soon. I am going to be streaming today. I'm trying to keep my stream schedule pretty solid, but like for this coming week, it's going to be a little wonky. I'll tell you guys in the stream or something like that. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. And if you guys like the video, please like. And if you guys want to see more, please subscribe. Any last words you have to say, Stefan?
Download my pack. Gonna have fun, obviously.
But yes. Anyway, till next time.
Also, don't forget Optifine. Very important.
Optifine. Yes.
Yeah, it's important.
Okay, we good?
Yes.
All right. Till next time. Bye-bye.